Let's speak back about Mars. But not only on Mars, also Pluto. Mars, we introduce it to be the number one man that is opening the astro chart and ruling the East, the AC, the ascendant, to define any character of a thing and actually to initiate moving forward. We already scanned the house 1, the house 2, the house 3, also the house 4, 5, and 6, also 7 that is ruled by Venus, Venus is ruling the 7th and the 2nd, and we are finally arriving to the 8th house, that is the house of Scorpio. People usually afraid from Scorpio because Scorpio is ruling number 8, infinity, death, transformation, change, deep change, secrets, politics, police, all the things we hate, taxation, laws. This is all the hidden things that are happening in the Scorpio. And who rules it? Mars, the marshal that is ruling of the first house, that we are so afraid to, and we protect what we want. And here with Pluto that is coming to the equation is like this, if I'm not mistaken. Pluto, almost like Venus. We are transforming. This is the moment that the caterpillar transforms to a butterfly. And this is a moment of scarcity because we can have loss. Pluto is ruling all what we are transforming and what our biggest fears to become and to pass through. Scorpio is a fixed star. It's a fixed quality. And we are going to the edge where we are taking action of Mars, investing all in, or withdrawing all out. With Scorpio is a place of change direction. Whether you are picking the lows, all the places that you are picking the best investment, Scorpio is ruling investments. And Mars and Pluto together, that are ruler of those signs, are helping us to understand the quality of Scorpio. And the modern astrology is mostly going with Pluto. Pluto is bringing here always transformation, whether bankruptcy or change, or you will need to die or let something or a project die in order to rebirth the other one. This is not the end. We have more signs to complete. But the 8th house is a transformation when the baby become mature and become father himself. It's like the end of your single life is also transformation. And this is a process of transformation infinite. Number 8 is related to transformational change. When things are infinite but still continue to change, we continue to change. And this is also when we are merging spirituality and materialism on the same time. Notice that number 8 is built from 2 zeros. The 0 of below, the 0 of above, the materialism and the spiritualism. Some people will be stuck in the yogi world, disconnected from the material world, and will not be able to materialize their body and their beauty. And This is exactly the opposite of the second house of Venus. This is why Pluto is sort of the enemy of Venus. Because if Pluto here is opposing Venus, and Venus anyhow is also the opposite of Mars. But Mars, usually ruling the first house, is also the lover, but this could be also the enemy, because Mars can be very malicious, and that's what's happening when people divorce. This is a lot of events in the 8th house, because suddenly the husband that was just a lover nearby suddenly become the enemy and attacking, or the vice versa. Anyhow, in the 8th house is also sexuality, whatever our intimate relationship, where we are under beer, we'll speak about what is happening in our business. All the secret reveals is the 8th house. And the 8th house is actually the introduction to the 9th house that we're going to discover in the next segment, that will invite us to speak about Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius and the 9th house.